HireItDone.com.
Welcome back, folks. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman.
We have the best conversations off air.
Right?
Don't you think? Like, we just had a full out, like... Anyway, it's too bad the Hire It Done listeners can't listen to us right through commercial.
You know, the other
You could do that
conversation
on
previous was about hair. Okay, and I was tuning out
You're
on purpose.
one squiggly.
I have one hair. I have one hair
That
growing out of
Arnie
my...
pointed out.
Well, they make hats for a reason.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
it came up because, okay.
It's all good. It's all good. So, folks, we're at the Roofing Roundtable, and I hope you've been enjoying your coffee. The Roundo. We hope you've been enjoying your coffee date with us this morning. We've got Arnie Goodman from American Standard.
Tivana.
He likes
Tivana, Arnie.
Actually, someone did that. Put that in there, Tivana, on the ticket text. We've
just
got
wrong.
Terry Burke from Northwest Construction and Brad Klaus from Peaks. And by the way, Brad, we got to give a shout out to your wife.
Oh, the cookies.
He brought cookies. I left them in the other room over there.
They
I'm
are
dying.
awesome.
At the break, I'm like, I got to go sneak a cookie. And I'm like, we don't have time. I got to run. So
The baker lady was here?
No,
she
he brings
brought
them.
Custom made.
We have like screwdriver and hammer cookies in there. And then there's chocolate chip
And
underneath.
lots of chocolate chip.
I'm definitely
Somebody
taking some for the
requested
road.
chocolate chip.
That's me.
I'm having some before. I'm
Oh,
taking
really?
some.
Well, we're gonna
My son's
see.
going to need
Well,
some of those.
okay, if it's for your
We'll
son.
arm wrestle.
All right, let me get back to the important part of this.
Back to
Arnie
work,
Goodman
back to
from
work.
American Standard. Arnie, so let's talk about other brands, not other brands, but other types of shingle, SBS or impact resistant. It seems to be like the new place or the new way to go.
Over there.
I had a meltdown.
Is there a market for that, Arnie, or is it
Adam, there's a market for everything. Okay, SBS shingles impact resistant. Every time there's a hailstorm, okay, everybody runs for the impact resistant. A lot of restrictions. We'll save $600 a year on our insurance if we have that shingle. Well, I think in the fine print it also says that you don't have coverage for hail damage if they give you that discount on your insurance. So you got to be careful.
point.
You got to be careful. You also have to weigh, okay, how much more is that product going to cost me? Okay, if it's going to cost me $1,200 more, just picking a random number, am I going to get a value for that? Okay.
So that's really, and that's how you explain it to the homeowner. And, again, with climate change, all of a sudden people are like, oh, hail damage. And then all of a sudden these guys come out and convince everyone I get you a new roof because you had hail damage. But the actual installation of the impact resistant shingle, the
installation,
nailing line, is it better?
Each manufacturer has a different so-called perfect nailing strip.
Sure.
Okay. Each manufacturer has their own installation practice. Okay.
Are they all similar though?
Well, going back to being certified. Okay. Extremely important that the contractor is familiar with the product, knows the product prior to it being installed. The general installation for all shingles are very similar. There are certain tweaks for each manufacturer, okay? Once again, from a client's point of view, this is a contractor that we have to put faith in, that the contractor knows the product, okay? And the contractor should be able to suggest to the client, something, in your area, there's been a huge number of hailstorms. This is what that impact-resistant product would cost you, okay, versus not having that coverage. What makes sense for you, okay? A lot of it is really common sense.
So it comes down to price.
Yeah. I mean, it comes down to budget and price.
Terry, you sell all kinds of shingles.
Yes.
Are you hearing anybody requesting the impact resistant, or are you bringing it up as an option at all?
I bring it up as an option, but it's a little more it's a more expensive option. I think there's a lot of value in the additional cost, but we're working for people. So it's one of the reasons it's critical that the client take the time to meet the contractor so we can assess your needs and look at the long-term family plan. If a customer is planning on staying in a house 20, 30 years, an impact or an IR roofing product might make sense. But if they're leaving in 2 or 3, a less expensive option might make more sense also.
We just touched on that on the commercial break, and I think that's so important because when you're talking about a new roof, if your long-term plan is to live at a house for as long as possible, that will determine what type of shingle you buy. If you're in a transitional phase and you're going to be there a few years.
But, and this is a famous but, keep in mind, transferable warranty. Okay?
Exactly. That's a good, very good point, Arnie.
Yeah, invest $1 now, get a quality product. When you put that house on the market and your real estate agent can advertise it with a transferable roof warranty, it's huge.
It gives it value.
It's huge. Yeah, it's huge. So, and once again, there is that fine line, okay?
Sure.
Does it make sense?
Right.
We're being transferred in 5 years.
Right,
Okay. So here's the difference in the price. Does it make sense for
Exactly.
And then the homeowner's relying on you to help them make that decision. And that's the important part. How often does warranty come up when you're with homeowners, Brad?
Lately, it's been all about warranty, and transferable warranty has been coming up more and more and more, especially with more people trying to handle their own insurance claims, everything like that. It's coming back and forth.
Here's a statistic that you guys all need to know, and this applies to Northwest Construction, Peaks Construction, and of course American Standard. Not one of you have ever had a complaint with Hire It Done. How about them apples?
How about then apples?
How many apples? Why don't you give
us a round of applause instead of standing?
Round of applause.
Real quickly, Arnie, really quick. How many roofs can you estimate you've sold through Hire It Done? Approximate.
Adam, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Thousands.
A lot.
Quite a
bit,
we've been
right?
together a long time. So we are very proud when we walk into a house to walk in with a Hire It Done.
Do you have an issue competing against Terry or Brad?
Well, look at this is a very large market. Okay.
Very large.
And we're going to be competing with somebody. I would rather compete with a quality contractor, okay, where we're on the same level versus the guy with a hammer and a ladder in the back of a truck.
The Wendy's
okay?
napkin guy.
Yeah. When you say you can't compete, well, you can't offer the price. We're going to be competing.
Right.
But we're not going to bring ourselves down to a uninsured,
Exactly.
That's just
the
not
whole
going to
point.
happen.
Yeah.
Terry, let me ask you a question. How many roofs do you think you guys have done with Hire It Done since you've been
Oh
involved?
gosh, probably, I would say 80% of our roofing of late has been Hire It Done.
Congratulations.
And that's a testament to the quality of the contractors that are working with the Hire It Done program. It's the reputation's expanding.
I appreciate that. Thank you. And Brad, you're killing it too. I know that.
Yeah, we've been very busy with Hire It Done this year. We're probably right there with Terry. We're probably 80% of our jobs have come from Hire It Done this year.
So to give the listener a perspective, as my head is expanding in the room.
Yeah, what? Guys, really? You know he's not going to be able to get out the door now.
Hold on,
You
we get
realize
hundreds
that.
hold on, folks. We get hundreds of requests a month on Hire It Done for roofing. And what happens is we end up calling the homeowners now. And we're like, hey, how'd it go? And we have a responsive email system now. And the homeowners are like, this has been so pleasurable. Adam, thank you. You know, what happened is the sales process, the way we communicate, the way the people are informed, the questions. We give the homeowners a questionnaire that says, ask these questions. And a lot of homeowners will still get other bids. They get the neighbor's friend, the know-it-all person. And so my point is, we end up, the cream rises to the top. So again, I want to thank you guys, and I appreciate what you do for Hire It Done. So thank you for your business. We appreciate that. And thank you for servicing the homeowners like they deserve. And that's the key, right? All right, well, folks, guess what? It's almost
The roundo is done.
time to go. Arnie
say
Goodman,
it,
American
it ain't
Standard.
so.
Adam,
Thank you.
always a pleasure.
We needed another hour.
Terry Burke, Northwest Construction, thank you.
I love it.
Brad Klaus, Peaks Construction. You guys rock. The
Thanks,
cookies,
Adam.
Thanks for
they're
the
calling
cookies.
they're screaming my name out there. And
I want to get out the
all-
door first.
To all my listeners, thank you very much for listening and tuning in. We appreciate that. Coming up next week, more home improvement advice.
Are we going to have another roundo?
Oh,
We
yeah.
should. I
we
got
every
another
mo- we're gonna
hour's
do
worth
it.
of material.
We're good here. All right, folks. We'll see you next week. Thank you very much. This is Hire It Done. My name's Adam Helfman.